Thank you very much. Those were great remarks. And I want to start by picking up on a place where you left off, actually. And you said that the State Department's doors are wide open. You've got this new office. For companies who are interested in figuring out how they can partner with the State Department in new ways, as you described, how does that work in very practical terms? What would you suggest?
Well, in practical terms, I think a lot of people here have already started working with us. So I have a couple of staff here. Jim Thompson is here, and Robert Haney is here. So you can certainly grab them. They're in the right here.
That's very practical.
That's very practical. You can talk to me. You can call 647-2200, area code 202.
Very practical.
That's our office number. Many of you already are working with us, and we really do sincerely want everyone to come and work with us and give us ideas, things that you're doing that we can maybe add value to. One of the things that the Secretary has done on her trips is we gather before her trips to talk about where she's going to go, and we've been able to put in public-private partnerships on the ground wherever she goes. So in Africa, for example, she visited a number of really exciting projects. And in so doing, of course, she's able to showcase your work or the work of foundations and corporations on the ground. And in so doing, I think it just kind of automatically scales up because they get so much great publicity from it. So we're able to do that, and that's new. And I think what we were hoping to do, certainly at the end, and what she has wanted to do from the beginning, when she appointed me, and when we first started talking about the need for public-private partnership, is really to have all our embassies, every embassy have one person dedicated to public-private partnerships, whether it's a political officer or an economic officer, someone who really understands it, so it's integrated completely into the whole life of the embassy. Having been an ambassador, I understand how important it is to even be part of their EERs, their job descriptions, giving awards for those who really have innovative ideas or have brought together an innovative public-private partnership. Because that way, it becomes part of the culture, and that's what we're trying to do. It takes time, and it's a paradigm shift. So it'll take time to get to that point. But every ambassador I've talked to, I've been asked they have something called the charm schools, the ambassadorial seminars that everyone, various members of the department come and talk to the prospective ambassadors. And I've addressed each of them, not only as a former ambassador, but also to say, this is something that's really exciting and you should be taking advantage of it. We can help you if you see something on the ground that's really exciting. We can, help you with it, or the secretary can come and visit your project, or, we can give you ideas. We're right now in the process of mapping, giving a partnership profile, country profile to each of our ambassadorial appointees so that they have at post when they arrive, the list of public-private partnerships that are already, on the ground, and with the hope that they will, scale them up or take that template and use it for developing more.
Excellent, excellent. And you've mentioned Secretary Clinton on a few occasions, and you've worked with her in various different capacities. What can you tell her? What can you tell us about what motivated her to create this office?
Well, I think it's really her modus operandi. All her life, she's worked, as you all know, on behalf of women and children, Children's Defense Fund, and other areas as an advocate for children and women. One thing that she did when she was First Lady of Arkansas, she and her husband, then the governor, invited Muhammad Yunus over. He was then beginning a microfinancing enterprise with the banks in Bangladesh, Grameen Bank, establishing Grameen Bank to bring microfinancing, give loans to women mostly. I think it's all women actually at the time. So she brought him over, the first person to bring him over to talk to him about how that works and to learn from him. So she has been interested in public-private partnerships, you know, most of her life. When she was First Lady, she always would bring members of, you know, corporate America or philanthropists on trips with her and basically show them what needed to be done. And she established Vital Voices on behalf of women, which then became a public-private partnership, which I served on the board until recently when I had to get off, when I got this job. But she's done this all her life. Even when she was senator, she developed public-private partnerships throughout New York State. So it's something that she knows is tangible evidence of what you know, a policy can be. And she also understands just already from her experience how important it is to not only that the government cannot do it alone, but also that it is so much better when we work together. And obviously President Obama feels the same way. It's everything that every conversation, every speech they have mentions partnerships. So it's something that is really integral to their thinking and something that I'm hoping we can make integral to all the Foreign Service and to all of the State Department and hopefully the whole of government.